Game audio is gonna be fucking crazy loud. Yeah, let's bring that down to the level it should be at. Hey Macho, how you doing? Check mattress creases to hang out there, the weird room part of it, yeah. Had them many times. There's really not much you can do, right? Like, anyway. So, 2-jar grind starts with abysmal stats, which for this shit is just mwah. I get to put 240 points into his stats somewhere, which early on is probably going to be just pole drills. And because his gains are like pretty okay, he's not as good as a purebred hare. Purebred hare would be better, but this guy does start with more starting life than purebred hare, which gives me a little bit more leeway. He gets a 4 gain in life, 4 gain in power, 4 gain in speed, 3s across the board elsewhere, a 1 in defense, but I mean, we were never going to raise defense, so it's okay. You ever consider unlocking everything on one file and do another Nuzlocke, like all creatures from Air Tree and unlocks? Yeah, once I do this one, I think that's the next one we're gonna do. Thanksgiving break finally? Hell yeah. How was the first little bit of the school year? Oh man, I'm quite sneezy. That's the big problem with cleaning. This is my dust allergy. Oh, so if I look especially like I did boxing today, I did do boxing today, but also my eyes are probably gonna water a little bit because it's quite dusty. There's not a whole lot we can do. Tech choice for this hair, straight. Probably get away with just straight, and then bang. If we go with just the hit tax, we can forego skill a little bit and kind of do a... I don't know, it might be okay to get back low as well. Just a cover for if his monster dies and gets teary-eyed, it's true. It's... Does it say... It's good, but the children become wild animals this time of the year, so I'm very tired. Yeah, I feel that. This is like the busiest time of the year for me work-wise too. Like it's just ending, but man, I'm done. Hold on one sec. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. I need creator dashboard. Yes. Gonna get rid of ancient lifestyle. These fools. What's funny? How is this not this person's first, That's not that person's first message in this chat. That's crazy. Got some figurines of Recubus and Baltan off Amazon today, but the Baltan is so lopsided. You gotta get, my Baltan. Look at this little guy. So he has to be up against the wall to stand upright. I got this guy, and I got Scavenger, who I was like fooling around with a little earlier. I don't know where I put him. Here, Scavenger. Pew! He's angry. He's ready to shoot his ultra rigid rocket fist uppercut rigid fist mode B or whatever that tech is called. One of the goals, nice. Yeah, I got the Bumblebee one that's in that set. It's cute, but it's not from Kaiju, Ultra Kaiju, so I don't know. Alright, anyway. We got a lot of stats we can put into this monster. Don't have a ton of lifespan. Precocious life type. I kind of don't want to no rest from the very beginning, but I might be able to. The problem here is that I'm stuck. If I do a lot of tournaments, I'm going to get money, but I'm going to lose a lot of lifespan. I don't know, it's hard to say. Remember Arrow Pharaoh, the Int Naga? Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, we're going to be doing basically this for most of this monster's life. And then we're going to be raising some speed as well, but that'll take a little while. Gotta stop taunting people, Giovanni, when I'm going to get a kill shot. That's pretty BM. Dude, fuck, I was playing someone from the chat the other day, and it was killing me because it was like last turn. I had like no cards in hand. My guy had like 10 life left, and like he was gonna win. And he like played 2 potions and then like 2 Pokeballs, and I just conceded. And I'm like, all right, man. Like, I'm sure that was funny to you, but I got shit to do. I can go do literally anything else than play a second game with you. Just straight up waste my time. GG's. Thank you. Thank you for the game. Alright, so a fail. I'm not gonna scold here. Oh, he's bad-natured off the hop. That makes sense. That wasn't an intended pun. I think getting some jellies might be an okay idea. Kind of looks like cup jelly. It does kind of look like cup jelly. So our speed's gonna drop a little bit, but it will go back up. Oh my god, I also remembered. We got Troron. Do you have the money for Troron? I'm gonna wait for a sale. 14 weeks for a sale? Okay, so here's what we do. We keep our monster from losing weeks of lifespan. By just, you know, doing what we gotta do. We're gonna roll out 14 weeks of baby stage without it losing any lifespan. And then we're gonna buy like 3 Trorons, and then we're gonna go in. Finally remade my Dragonite in the water fighting decks in Pocket. Turns out you did have normal Articuno anymore. That was you? Dude, it was funny. If it happened to someone else, I would be laughing about it. But that shit was so funny. It was like, why are you doing this, man? Is this Pokemon TCG Pocket? Yeah, it is. We got some scoundrels in chat, man. Alright, so that lost me a week of life, but that's not that bad. For it to happen baby stage. Feed the sour jelly. Let it rest. Neither of those decks have potions anymore, so it wasn't me. There's, I don't run any potions in my Pikachu deck, and I feel like it's kind of difficult to pilot against some decks because of it. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna scold again, because I'm only gonna lose the 1 week of life. It's a good time for Minleaf. Rest it, and then I can feed it jellies again. Its nature is, like, we've already got plus 25 nature over his starting, so it all worked out. Shop sale in 2 months still. When it's too old, you can't play Pocket? That's rough. It's a fun game, but, like, I talked about it yesterday. It's kind of, like, not great. It's very fun at the very, very beginning. And then once you start collecting stuff, it's like, you know what, this game's kind of coin flippy, quite literally. It's not, you know, it's not a great competitive experience. And then you get, like, a meta deck, and it's like, actually, there's a lot going on here. Like, it's not too bad. You can still, like, get a junk firsthand and instantly lose, but, you know, when you have multiple outs to a situation, the game feels a lot more interesting than when you're just like, I hope I draw my one good card. There is something fun to, like, when you played cards as a kid and you just, like, had a deck of, like, entirely of chaff with, like, 1 or 2 good cards in it. and then it's like, I hope I draw those good cards. And like you play with your friends and you're like, you know the 2 good cards they have and like all the bullshit filler. What rank did I lose the plant worm? Rank A. He made a lot of money. He made me money. Okay. Minus 10 nature. We can... I don't think I need more jellies. He's a child already. Okay, so we're already out of baby. He's precocious, so this shit is a little bit rough. As soon as we hit adolescent, we're doing full no rest method. We're gonna do a little bit of... I want to do 1 errantry. We're gonna do a little bit of battle grinding. And the reason for that will be to help out with his obvious money loss. Third card is Beedrill. I feel like it's secretly broken, 120 HP, 70 damage for 1 energy cost. That seems like bad Executor EX. Like, I understand. I keep looking at it. It's one of like the only cards... Well, I guess there's a couple of rare cards from the Charizard pack I don't have. But that's one of them, and I keep thinking about it, and it's like, it seems interesting. But it's not, like, good on its own. It's a good tech option that probably helps out in some matchups. But the 1 energy cost is offset pretty severely by the fact it's a stage 2. So it's not like you're doing 70 damage turn 1. You're doing 70 damage probably turn 6. And goofing off with an Executor and Venomoth deck with a Beedrill thrown in there, everything costs 1 energy. That seems like fun, but also like you're not going to have enough firepower. And I say that because I tried something very similar, and I had that exact same realization where I was like, this is like, I like this deck. It's fun to play, but as soon as they scale up, I just instantly lose. So if I don't hit my coin flips turn 2 and 4, like, I'm done. There's nothing I can do. Picked up a couple DVDs when I was out today. Time to check what they give me in each game. Oh, we got the 5 marks. Oh yeah. So this guy's already made 5 or 3K for us. Oh, there's a shop sale and I just straight up didn't buy anything. Whatever. Do we wait? Do I need Troron? No, but we're gonna buy it. Okay, we can Troron next week. The Misty coin flip fan art. There's a lot of like fun fan art. Alright, I think doing a regular one. Yeah, I missed the sale. I think some people watching on YouTube are like very, very delayed. Because I have people occasionally that are like 5 minutes behind. And like I feel for them. This is probably a good time to do speed. Okay, I can Troron here. Still child, so this is a good time to do Troron. Skill is still not a good spot. Speed, we'll do speed. Okay, I'll scold it. It's gonna lose a week of lifespan. Not the end of the world. Okay, it's adolescence now. So the Trorons are probably not actually that good. These newbies can't handle the 2-jar grind anymore. So a deck, like I keep talking about it, but I haven't actually run it yet. But a deck I'm interested in trying is Kingler. Because Kingler seems pretty good if you can get like a single coin flip with Misty to go. If you can get like 1 additional coin, seems like it's probably not that bad. He has been cheating, yeah. I have 1 Troron left. Okay, this is a good time for tablets. Expensive, but it's an okay time. We're still like 120 under the cap. No. Okay, so that makes up for a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of life. I'm still 100 under the cap. So, I'm not sure about what I should be doing here. Okay, I got no Troron anymore. Monster Pups Cup. That's a Junimul, Leon, and Nats. I think. It seems like it's probably an okay tournament. I don't have any other techs yet, though. I'm still waiting for errantry sale. Okay, I'm not gonna feed any more Trorons. We got them in the bank just in case we need them. I'm gonna raise my life a bit. Tried Kingler, but it sucked for me. I think it's probably like not too bad. It's just like 1 extra energy for a better Marowak EX. That only costs 1 if you die. Like, that seems pretty good. Did I get a fresh cut? I did get a fresh cut. It's nice. It's, you know, perfect for summer. Alright, I got a lot of stress. Okay, what do we got? Okay, good time. I'm gonna go get my tea. I'm gonna run a quick ad, and I will BRB. Hey, welcome back. Kingler EX, I meant regular Kingler? There's only a regular Kingler, there's no Kingler EX. But I was saying that it felt better than Marowak EX. Marowak EX is flip 2 coins, does 80 damage times number of heads. And Kingler EX is flip 2 coins, does 80 damage regular. If both are heads, it does 160. So Kingler's is more like a critical hit, whereas Marowak's is like, you know, 50-50 shot to do like 80 damage, or is it's not good. Sea King and Pinsir too. She's a win against Mewtwo with their broken coin flips before. So it's not like them because you still do 80 damage, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I'm losing my marbles here, like trying to explain this. It's it does 80 damage regardless. It does 160 if you flip 2 heads, but it does 80 damage regardless. 25% chance to just instantly nuke anything, except for like 4 mons in the entire game, is pretty good. And he's got good life. 80 damage on that's not too bad. 80 damage for 3 coins is like maybe a little bit expensive, but not super expensive. If you could spend 2.5 energy, I think it would be good. So it's like marginally under the value of 3, and like unbelievably over if it hits the crit. Good prop. I think that's a good prop. Yeah, I need more life. We're still under by like 70 points. Are the energy costs different for the attack? What do you mean? I will answer your question, but I'm not sure what you're saying. Also, sorry, did somebody just sub? It didn't show up for me. Oh, that's my Funk with the 5 gifted. Holy moly. Thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Yeah, it didn't show up for me. It showed up on stream, but I have a little boop boop when there's a notification or when something like that happens, and it didn't happen. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Very kind of you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Another one? Hell yeah. Let's go. Alright, energy cost different for the attack. Yeah, so Marowak is 2, and Kingler is 3. Which makes sense, because Kingler's is much more consistent. They're both stage 2 Pokemon. But the thing is that water, or like, water inherently as a color is not, like, that hungry, right? Because you have Misty. If you flip 1 heads with Misty, you just instantly get, like, another water energy, and it turns everything on its head. Carlo Asper, thank you. Iron Tree Cell's been ready for 100 years. Oh, like 2 colorless and water versus 1 fighting and 1 colorless. Yeah, it's 2 colorless and water and 1. It's something like that. I think it's 2 and 1, or is it 1 water and 2 colorless? Either way, it's not 3 water. Recommend trying Farfetch, Golduck, and Bruxish. The problem with that deck is it gets unbelievably fucked if you go first. That deck is unbelievably, like, indescribably bad if your opponent gets to attack first. Farfetch is maybe one of the, like... You can't play Farfetch if you go first. It's kind of funny how bad it is. Going second, very good card. Looking fresh, thank you. Yeah, we got ourselves a haircut today. Okay, I said in Adolescence we were gonna buy. We were gonna go no rest, and that is the plan. I'm at 850. I really, really desperately want to. Not die here instantly because I spent a lot of money, but also I think we got potential with 300 power in rank E. Of course, there's a chance he's just going to use gas. Do I go over 150 skill, give myself an additional 1% chance to hit? It's so hard with a monster with an attack only in slot 3. I think we gotta just get more power, though. Just take us. Alright. I'm under the cap by a little bit, but I'm not gonna press it, because I'm gonna go way over the cap if I wait another season. Because I'm at 870 already. The one Troron did the trick, I think. I don't think we need to go more. Maybe late in life. Once we're in, like, Elder, we can get a few more stats. So my loyalty's 31. This might be rough. If I hit first, I win, I think. But we gotta get there. Okay, GG's. Yeah. That's a little bit of damage. It's okay, Farfetch'd, I still believe in you. I tried to make him work, and he's really, really good if you go second. But you kind of have to know that, like, you can't do anything if he's in your hand and you're going first. Like, you can't play him first. You'd have to play, like, the Psyduck. But that's fine, right? Like, every guy has a niche. And his niche is he's really good in a certain circumstance, and he's really bad otherwise. I wouldn't even say really bad otherwise. He's, like, significantly worse I just spent all this time saying he sucked, and now I'm like, he doesn't suck. Who said that? Okay, well, this is what can happen with hair. Until you get a second attack. We will hit. Let's go. Easy. Easy every time. I'm not afraid. Hair can get 900 power. Hair can get 1,000,000 power. Alright, if Oakley Man loses one more and we beat Junimol, I'm not even going to fight him. It's not worth the headache and potential heartbreak if we're just guaranteed the win. Alright, he tried right off the hop. I'll take it. It's going to be funny every time I say it. Off the hop. 67%. We're missing the 2/3 chance. Alright, that's 3 times in a row. My game. Come on. Oh no, we're stuck in the Nats zone. There we go. 88. Yeah. Gas him out. Yeah, no, we got Nats zoned again. Easy. Easy. Ease. Ease. Could not be easier. Had a funny circumstance playing today against 2 Mewtwo decks where they were having trouble punching through multiple Farfetch'd. I think it's probably good for that. Because that seems like it's probably a relevant matchup. Because he needs Giovanni to smoke you in one hit, right? I have to fight him either way. He only lost the one. Gets a little bit of damage. Okay, wrong move. Whatever. Minus 20 guts. It's not the end of the world. We're in it. If we lose, we get to fight him again. We get 2 opportunities. 1-2 gas though, please. Oh my god, we got him. The big one. Easy. Gas him out. Sounds so wrong. Got him with the Dutch oven. Look at that. It's such a funny move. I think Gas is the only move in the game with +7 hit. And that does 7 withering. It's like the only move for both of those. There might be a other move in the game that has +7 hit. I don't think there's any other move that does 7 withering. 4 speed, 4 skill, 4 life, 4 stam, leather belt. Oh. Wool ball? That shit's expensive. No, it sucks to be you, brother. Holy moly. You thought. That's not happening. Oh, a diamond mark. A diamond mark. Okay, we need that errantry sale to come, man. What do we stop at for power in rank D? 400? I need speed as well. We'll have to work on that. Doesn't the helper say? Doesn't the helper say what? When there's an errantry sale? It needs to show up. We have the potential to get one. There's like a flag in the game that is tracked by the advanced viewer that tells you if it's possible to get one. And that flag has been up for like many, many moons. Like since like the second month he's been around. He's 8 months old now. Have I visited him yet? Yes. Though that doesn't actually matter. You can get it even if you've never visited him before. You can get an errantry sale on the very first week of the game. It's very good for the old Monster Rancher 2, like on original hardware speedrun. Getting that errantry sale immediately because you want to go and try and get Twister Claw before you get Phantom Claw. Hey, Schrodinger's dog? He's got a dog now? Thank you for that. Okay. Cat's your famous cousin? Hell yeah. I wonder if that's as big as it gets. Holly, I got news for you. It's not holly, it's cool. But holly do be growing on trees. Not really, but I'm trying to make like a tenuous connection here. Generally, at what point stage would you want to go on errantry? Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate the support for the channel. You want to go on errantry when your stat gains suck ass. Because it takes a lot of lifespan to do it. And, you know, not as much in this game as it did in the original. In the original, it's bugged to take like twice as much as it's supposed to. But you kind of don't want to eat into your stat gains, right? So if you can avoid it, it's obviously good to avoid it. I gotta be careful about raising my stats too high. I'm 130 off the cap already for the next rank. Hair looks cool, yeah. He's mustard and mayonnaise. Oh my god. We got 3. Dude, he's making money eating all the jelly. He's got that jelly belly. Speed to 150 is probably an okay bet. Well, that's a weird time to cheat. He's good-natured. He doesn't have any stress. Can we make it to May? I don't think we can make it to May. It'd be cool to get another cup. Okay, good time for the sale. Thank you. Okay. We've spent all our money. Oh, I needed more nuts oils. We'll buy some more now. Hair looks cool. Hair looks cool. Thank you. Very new to competitive scene. Still learning quite a lot. How's Nuzlocke going so far? Good. I mean, it was pretty rough, but we had a very good plant that we just used. And now we're set up, and I think my goal is to try and beat the game with this guy. I just need a fucking errantry to show up. It would be super nice. Wouldn't it be nice if the mailman came and cut my training in half? Oh, he's gonna start giving me flowers. Thank you. That's Monster's plan. How'd that go? You got to rank A. Do you mean yesterday? When you tuned in? There was a plant before that that did not do well. If that might be what you're talking about. But that was like many weeks ago. Okay, errantry sale no longer ready. Did we not get it last month? Was I just like not paying attention? That's very possible. I kind of just need to go. Whatever. Do you think they reduce lifespan for tournament and PvP reasons? Like in this game versus the version we got? Because all they did is revert it back to how it was in Japan. This game is a port of Monster Farm 2, more so than Monster Rancher 2. Let's just go get straight. Golduck for sure. What's that in reference to? Oh, the fly plant, yeah. I got the errantry. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm talking to you guys. It's ruining things. I blame chat. Like every good streamer. It's fine. We got straight. We got what we want. Adolescent 2, we're gonna be getting some good gains here. This might be a 10:30. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be over. Do we try? I think we try that one. Just to make a little bit more money. We'll see. We'll see where we're at stat-wise. This could, like, realistically not be a bad Troron time if I'm gonna raise my speed here. I kind of don't need to raise my power anymore, I don't think. We could do it. We'll do it because it's funny. Addo 2? Fuck it, we're boosting. We're boosting and juicing. We're booster juicing. Dude, the cheats are crazy. Why is he cheating like this? It's not that big of a deal, bruv. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be over. Yeah, that puts me over. Okay, so Troron might not have been the best, but that does mean when we hit rank C, we're gonna be in Prime, which is great because we need to start like cranking up our stats in rank C. Oh, fuck this guy. Took us like a year for the first time, and there's another one immediately after. Okay, I'm buying some powders. I don't need to buy a lot. But we're gonna rest for a couple of weeks. Hair Suezo, yeah. Think 2 Jar will make it to the Big Four? I think he's got potential to win the whole thing. We're setting him up to be a champ. Do you still think Troron gains with cheats? It does. It just doesn't gain when you're resting. So I only got 3 weeks of Troron. I wasn't paying attention to how high my numbers were. Yeah, we're at 1102, so we're like right on the cusp. 192 life's pretty good. 400 power is pretty fucking good. I'll need to raise my speed in rank C, but I think that's fine. If I can get skill to like 200 and then speed, I just put the rest of my points into speed during Prime, I think that's probably okay for rank C. Troron used more than Paradox, and Paradox is hard to find in this. 94 miss? Come on. Paradox is significantly like more common in competitive play because it also has the upside of lowering stats. It's kind of hard to like lower defense otherwise, so it's very good for that. But in the Nuzlocke, Troron is like significantly better. Paradox is real hard to get because you need intelligence monster. You need to raise it to have a ton of intelligence. You need to actually find it. Like, it's a pain. You're lurking, playing a game you missed that is being brought back. Well, lurk away. Other secretly broken cards I feel are Jinx, 30 plus 20 per enemy energy, Electrode, no retreat cost, and 70 damage with 2 energy, and Wiggly Type EX. I don't think any of those are secret. I think they're all pretty powerful, and people know. I say like stuff like Kingler because I've literally never seen anyone else run Kingler. Jinx is like fairly common as like a wall in Mewtwo decks, as like attack option. Electrode, Pikachu EX Electrode is one of the best decks in the game. For exactly why you, for exactly what you said. Wigglytuff EX has like 3 or 4 different decks that it works really well in. You can use it with Wheezing to poison and put them to sleep, which is just infuriating for the person. It's good in the Melmetal deck. Melmetal Butterfree, Wigglytuff EX. It's good with Hypno. There's a lot of funny things you can do. With Hypno, it's a little bit overkill, but it's still funny. It's good in any deck that like requires a little bit of time to get going. Oh my god, we got the gas kill. Look at that. You'll ranch these monsters? Thank you. Alright. Hey, Jimothy Cool, thank you for the follow. Okay. We kind of slaughtered rank D. 400 power on a move with 80% accuracy is rank D is pretty funny. We do need more speed though. Did I miss anything? Did you see the gas KO? Then no, not really. You did see me lamenting how I wasn't getting any errantry sales, and then I got one and I completely missed it. So I just was forced to go. And then like 2 months later, another sale came up. So I made a one hair 2 jar joke yet? No. What? No. We don't do that here. Okay, so that's rank D. That's easy. That's easy, boys. The Jimothy cool? Yes, it is the Jimothy cool. You were here when somebody who plays a popular game decided to watch Monster Rancher instead. Kung Fu Fist and Back Blow will happen in due time if this guy does the thing. I'm not getting Kung Fu Fist because I know how to play the game. We're not getting the fucking Kung Fu Fist. That shit is ass. That's a good way to lose. Last night's bunny isn't dead yet? Nope, not yet. And if I play my cards right, he won't be dead. Ever. We're gonna beat the game with him. I believe. Nuzlockin. This is a pretty funny stats for rank D. Okay, so rank C, I'm still in Adolescent 2. I'm not in Prime yet, so my gains are not maxed. I don't know what I want to do once I hit Prime, but I think right now we just keep doing what we've been doing. Can't wait for the bang pickup. We'll definitely be getting bang. To believe in the 2-jar grind, thank you. Do I have a favorite type for Pokemon TCG Pocket? I don't know. No. Dragon? The Dragonite deck is probably my favorite. But, it's... I have fun playing, the, like, really sweaty shit, too. My 260 wins with the Pikachu EX deck, Pikachu Raichu deck, is, should tell you how I feel about that deck. I've played it a little bit. Building hair right now, so I don't know the best moves yet. Yeah, Kung Fu Fist is like really bad. Kung Fu Blow is not like terrible, but Kung Fu Fist is rough. Brother, we got callouts in chat. What is this? I got so many items. Let's sell some shit. Let's sell the precious flower. Trying Dragonite with Cloyster and Kingler. It's fine outside of getting mana bricked. Yeah, they don't have a system set up to allow you to just like run more than monocolor. Though I do think the Dragonite deck with basic Articuno and Misty is pretty solid. Not Articuno EX, but the basic one. Because, you know, the Paralyze, while inconsistent, does give you more time to set up Dragonite. So, like, that's great. That's what you're looking for. I think 400 power is probably fine. I think we're in an okay spot here to just, like, raise his other stats. Mostly speed. 200 life is kind of risky. But I can put in 200 more points into whatever. 200 points into speed might be okay. I can do 200 points into speed pretty easily, too. You only have EX Articuno? EX Articuno's okay, too. It's just, the retreat cost difference is a big downside for it. Because the base one is only 1. Is it worth it for me to do leap drills? Maybe if it means I can get to rank B, like, early. But otherwise, probably not. He's probably not worth it. That is its problem from my experience. The cost, yeah, the retreat cost is, it's kind of rough. It makes it less agile, right? Like, you are more committed to it than normal. That's the thing I like about the Raichu deck, is that there's only a single card in the deck that has more than 1 retreat cost, and that's Magneton. And a lot of the time you're not using Magneton out in the front lines anyway, so that's like completely unnecessary to worry about. Hey, we're in Prime. Let's get some 15s. I think that was a low roll. 12? 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that was the low roll. Come on. Sale? This is a good week to buy some more stuff. I'm still 160 under the cap. How old is Mustard? He's a year and 4 months. Oh, if I did that, I would definitely be over life index. We don't want to waste any life in Prime. We're already, like, giving up gains to, like, focus on speed here. I don't need that. Cup Jelly's fine. Do you use Giovanni in your decks? I have one. It's a good tech option for Pikachu because it gives Raichu a one-shot against Mewtwo EX. But you need to set it up. It's difficult to use properly because with that deck especially, you want to use Lieutenant Surge a lot, and you can't use Surge and Giovanni at the same time. So you have to be careful about how you do it. But it does have potential. So that's why I only run the one, because I don't want a brick with 2 of them in my hand. I don't have use for it. It is okay early on if you want to take out like a Routes or whatever to use 2 back-to-back with the basic Pokemon. But it's not that great for my deck. It's very good for other decks. I think Giovanni has a lot of use in certain decks. It's really good for Mewtwo, because Mewtwo EX has the problem of doing 50 damage with 1 attack, which isn't a problem, like, it's still good damage. But the issue is so many basic Pokemon that your opponent can have out on turn 2 have 60 HP. So Giovanni allows you to one-tap them, and, you know, that saves you a little bit of life on your Giovanni. It stops you from, like, going into range of getting KO'd by Raichu next turn or whatever. So it's deck dependent. I don't think every deck needs Giovanni. It's not like a staple. Like, it's not like a Sabrina or a Professor Oak or a Pokeball, which everyone runs like 2 of. Except for that one fucked up deck I was showing on stream yesterday that has 1 of every card in it. Mr. Fuji. Bring back Mr. Fuji. Okay, we're doing pretty okay. 100 under the cap. We have effective 340 speed. I think we're gonna go a little bit higher even. 200 life is like not crazy. It's not a lot of life. It's a little bit risky. For this last 100 points, August, September, yeah. I think because we're gonna enter this, and then we're gonna move up. I am going to go back to regular no rest at this point. Metal types need love. Metal not enough. Yeah. Because like Bisharp's fine. Or Bisharp, sorry. But it's not crazy. It's like pretty on curve. There's nothing special about it. And Mawile is like kind of not good at all. Mawile's a pretty gimmicky card. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, we'll take a great. We're almost at, like, our max nature, which is only going to be 55, which kind of sucks. But we'll be okay. Aerodactyl could quite possibly be the most niche card. Wanted to say useless, but I felt it might be harsh. I mean, 50-50 shot to just ruin your opponent's day is very funny. It's really funny in, like, 2-stage decks. Or, like, something, yeah, like, Charizard, specifically. And you use Sabrina to get rid of Moltres and get Charizard in, and then you got a 50-50 shot to, like, win the game, because it puts the entire line back in the deck. Like, that shit is very funny. Okay, we're 20 off now. We're set up pretty well for the next tournament. I'm just gonna put the rest of the points... I think I put the rest of the points into speed, because it'll put me over 400 effective speed. Why couldn't they make ground and rock categories? Why are those in the fighting category? So it's been like that for 20 plus years. And the reason for that is they need a limited number of elements. Because when the game started, you know, you need to be able to play around weaknesses and resistances. And if every single thing has its own, then it makes weaknesses and resistances, like, less of a game mechanic and more of, like, a random thing that, like, pops up that you have to worry about once every X games. Once every X games. You gotta worry about the 900, too. Also, we have exactly 1400, so I'm gonna take a little nap here. I forgot I was gonna do speed. I did life instead, but it's okay. Okay, 230 life, 460 power. It's pretty good. 383 effective speed. We're in a good spot. It's like water and ice is just water. Yeah. Because, like, here's the problem. You need energy cards. And when you have everything compartmentalized into its own type, it, like, drastically lowers what you can make with a deck. Right? All of a sudden, it's like you can have an ice deck, or you can have a water deck, or you can have a grass deck, but you probably can't have, like, ice and water, or you probably can't have grass and, like, poison, or, like, rock and ground, because, like, it just becomes way too tricky. And so, they would have to print more cards, is basically what it comes down to. When there is less homogeneity in the cards, if stuff is less homogeneous with its typing and, like, its colors, then you enter a situation where things are too compartmentalized. Fairy is not colorless. Fairy is psychic. If you have a Machop deck, you can add Sand Slash for trying to handle Psychic decks without getting obliterated. Yeah. So, the only real, like, weirdo bit is the poison types being dark and being weak against fighting, which is, like, the exact opposite of what it should be. Like, poison types, you know, in the original game, before dark was a type, were grass, and they were weak to Psychic. Fairy's on off, you have it, and then you don't. Okay, so I don't think he's gonna hit us. We have, yeah, 383 effective speed. We may not hit him either. Yeah, we probably will though. Oh, he hit us first. I lied. Okay, GG's. Ah, it's not over. Come on. Anything will kill. New suits are inside roll and Hanger and Monster Hunter 3 for them, the new DVDs. That was worth it. That's cool. So yeah, I actually saw a comment on Reddit the other day that was like, the devs are so lazy for not making every type its own type. Like, why would they do this? And it's like, one, child, you're like 9 years old. Because like, you simply don't understand, one, like, game theory, and two, like, how the card game has worked forever. It's one thing to like just ask the question, but he was like, the devs are lazy, this is stupid, why did they do it this way? It ruins my enjoyment of the game, and it's like, come on, man. Pokemon TCG of today could probably support it, but the Pokemon TCG of like 1997 without all the energy searching and fixing mechanics would be absolutely nice to play with 15 types. Yeah, I mean, even today, it's like, it limits like the synergies, right? What subread is that? Suezo. Does having spaces in your name with cheated names like this break the search feature versus mode if you upload them? So, no, because it removes them when you upload it. It goes back to normal. Rabbit's eyesight gotta be OP. I know. Wonder if he sees things like a bug. Got them compound eyes. Dual types would be impossible like that? Well, no, because you would just choose one. That happens all the time. Ooh. Back in the day, weakness used to be 2 times as well, not 20. Yeah, but you also had resistances. I don't like where this is going. What the fuck? Can I stop getting hit? Hit him. Okay, we lost, but that was rough. Yeah, resistances were minus 20 damage. Didn't even realize we were murdering Oranmo. Yeah, we kicked his booty. Okay, Nicole hasn't lost yet. Meow's gonna have a pretty good chance to hit, and will fuck us up if it does. Oh, okay, diving press on 37? Come on, we got a big guts lead now, though. Yeah, I think we win. Marshmallow Pete Bunny? He does kind of look like that. When I played weaknesses were a set amount, it would say whether it was bonus damage or a multiplier on the card. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the original ones are all 2 times damage for the weakness and minus 20 for resistances. So Scoville and a grass card or fire card, people who know? It's very possible there's 2, because there's cards like that where there's multiple printings, right? Like, there's Kabutops that's fighting, Kabutops that's water. Scoville non-pocket? No, he just means in vanilla, like the regular TCG. Okay. I'm getting hit a lot. Not a great day for the hair. All things considered. Yeah. Alright. I'm scared of Rock Geiger now. I need Nicole to lose again. Okay. And I need Zamber to lose again. Come on, Hayu. I gotta do it. He's got 50 skill. I have 380 speed. I don't like this, but we're gonna try. 66 skill. My bad, Rock Geiger. Don't be punching me. Big guts lead. 3 straights will do it. 2? The crit? I'll take it. Can't wait for Terracross and Tyranitar and Metagross to be in TCG Pocket. Next set, baby. I want my boy Fretris. We were talking about that yesterday. Fretris is probably my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. There's some other ones. I like Ursaring too. Ursaring is cute as hell. I had the gold version. Ursaring was in gold, right? Or was Ursaring was in both of them? Was it Phanpy was in silver, Ursaring was in gold? And then Gligar and Skarmory were the others? You want Chuckle? I mean, they'll put him in. Hey, he loses. We're in rank B, and we're in Prime. 200 weeks of lifespan left. We can make this happen. Only have Crystal? I only have Gold. It's funny, people talk about Pokemon Crystal, and to me, it feels a lot, like, when they're talking about it, like how it feels when people talk about Lord of Destruction for Diablo 2. Because I played Diablo 2 a lot, like hundreds and hundreds of hours of Diablo 2. But I never played the expansion, because I just played single player on my own. I didn't play any online shit. And then I got Lord of Destruction when I was in college, in like 2010? It was 2010, 2011? For like the first time. And so that shit was new to me. And so Crystal is kind of like that too. Like I've never done the battle tower. Like I'm a Pokemon Gold man. Gold man. Can't you see? To protect the life cycle. Skarmory is weirdly memorable to me since I explored Blackthorn South. Like in real life. LOD added a ton to D2. D2R is still amazing. I played quite a bit of it. I had fun with it. I didn't feel the need to put like 1,000 hours into it, but one of the is it the mock video where it was delayed or like almost didn't make it for October because I was playing so much D2R. Blackthorn South, is that that's the extra area, right? Or no, that's just the last bit. Yeah, that's also where you get Gliscor and Ursaring. And that little path that connects Blackthorn to the first town. But yeah, someone was talking to me about the mission with there's like that side mission or something. I'm butchering it because I've never played it, so this is just like secondhand. Yeah, the secret area with the cave of the Dunsparce, yeah. But they were talking about the missions. There's like a side quest or something that happens inside the Dragon's Den. And I didn't know what the hell they were talking about because, you know, I'd never played Crystal. Best part of Crystal is being able to put mons like Phanpy on your team way earlier. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, it would change when you could get stuff. Because Yellow was like that, too. Yellow gives you a Mankey, like, super early on. And then it also, well, yeah, it's because you have trouble with, Brock otherwise, right? I guess you can get double kick on the Nidoran, that's what people do, but... Okay, we're going up to 1950, by the way. We have 500 points to put in. Crystal had a bizarre amount of secret area. It's kind of cool. Like, you don't need to do the cave east of Ecruteak at all, since you can just surf to Mahogany when it actually has Tyrogue. Oh, neat. Yellow gave you a Mankey and top Mankey low kick earlier, so you had something versus Brock without grinding level 30 or so, yeah. Yeah, because in yellow, red and blue, you could only get Mankey after Cerulean. Yeah, because I think I remember, like, I had the guide to Pokemon Yellow, which showed all the different, like, the game differences, and Mankey learned a lot of attacks, like, earlier, and you could get them way sooner. Secret strats of Pidgey and Rattata spamming Tail Whip and Sand Attack for Brock. Yeah, he's using Bide and you just Sand Attack 3 times in a row. The classic. Okay, so I don't want to farm too much of B. I like to farm a little bit of it. But, you know, my goal is to beat the game. So I just need money to sustain myself. And set myself up with a buffer in case something goes horribly wrong. Which it easily can, you know? Also let you catch Pidgeotto in Viridian Forest. Yes, that's right. I remember that. Wasn't he at, like, a level that was, like, too low to be legal? You can catch him at, like, level 9 or something? Or, like, even lower than that? Found a rabbit on the way home the other day, actually. He didn't take issue with me, so I knew he was a pet. We stopped on the road, and we got the person it belonged to open the gate to take Rab back. That's cool. And catch a legal Pidgeotto. I don't remember the level exactly. So Viridian Forest is probably like level 5. It's 9, which is the same as Falkner Pidgeotto. Damn, I was right. That's probably why I said it, because of Falkner. Okay, I don't know how high I want to go with power here. Probably 600. Just keep doing what we're doing until we hit 600 and then we stop. I am going to need to raise my skill. We're in sub-prime. We were already out of prime. Quack, quack. Open up the door. It's me. Low enough level to cheat, not enough XP to stop from being a torture for Professor Oak challenge. What's the Professor Oak challenge? I love how a lot of Mons in Gen 1 had their experience gain, like, tied to their HP stat. Like, not literally, but there's a lot of Mons where it's like, this monster has high base HP and therefore gives a lot of experience. Catch every possible Pokemon before the next badge? I don't know. That sounds like stupid. That sounds like you're wasting your own time. Like, I'm sorry. I say as I'm doing this. But this is at least like a challenge and not just tedious, like, bullshit. Right? Did you see Dragonite before Whitney? That's, yeah, that's not fun. This makes me think of when I was replaying Legend of Dragoon, and I was looking at the Legend of Dragoon wiki, which is, like, very funny. If you've never seen, if you know Legend of Dragoon and you look at the wiki, it's like Monster Rancher wiki level, like, inanity. It's insane. There's a lot of, like, really funny editorializing of, like, you can tell this is something that someone's older brother told them, like, 10 years... Like, when they were 10, and it's just like a thing they remembered, and then they wrote it in a wiki, and then that wiki became a wikia, like a fandom wikia, like 10 years later. It's just, like, really funny, where people would be like, this is the strongest monster in this area, and then you'll look at the other monsters in the area, and it'll be like, this one is the strongest in the area, this one is really difficult, this one is the strongest in the area. It's like, guys, talk to each other. Who's editing this shit? I remember there was one, there's a guy, super endgame. Super endgame. I'm not... Spoilers for a 20-year-old game, we're not going to talk about it. But, basically, his whole deal is that he has extremely high physical stats, like physical attack and physical defense, and really low magic attack and magic defense. And in the description of him in the game... in the wiki, it talks about how high his magic defense is and that you shouldn't use any magic attacks because he's got, like, unbelievably high magic defense. And right beside the stats, which is, like, comically low, and because it has a little grid of like power, defense, magic, attack, magic, defense. Like it has all the stats right there. But the reason they're saying that is because you have to fight him with only one party member, and that party member happens to have really low magic attack. So, you know, despite the fact that the numbers are right there and they could easily look at them, they're like, no, this guy's got super high magic attack. Don't use magic against them. Or magic defense. Don't use magic against them. And it's like, guys, you don't know what you're talking about. What's the best way to play LOD now? Dock Station? Yeah, do it on emulation. Kongo as a boss is not how he is as a character. He kind of is. He's just slow as shit. And if you use items against him, he instantly dies. It'd be funny if he had like a counterattack stance to like counter bosses. Okay, I gotta go get Bang. Hell yeah. Blue girl go fast fast, it's true. I like the final FF's deal with throwing Phoenix down on the undead. Expensive but nice addition. Where it like instantly kills them. Old guides were made by people who had nothing else to do. The problem is it's not like old guides, right? This is like a modern wiki. So it can be edited. Other people can change it. It's not like a GameFAQs guide with ASCII art title that was made by one person. That shit always gets a pass because, one, those dudes are always like almost illiterate. like they grossly overestimated their own like writing ability. And it's charming because of that. The wiki is just like, this is a thing I think. Oh, it's not true? Well, whatever. Nobody's gonna read this anyway, so no one's gonna adjust it. Back in my LOD memory over what boss fight that might be. His name's Zeeg for life? Oh my god. This man's named after one of the main characters in the game. He doesn't know what fight I'm talking about. Oh, I don't even need to do this anymore. I've got 600 power already. Talking Telefang? I'm not talking Telefang. Other people are. How broken Jinpachi was in the story mode Tekken 5 arcades. I never played Tekken 5 in the arcade, but he was broken just in regular Tekken 5 too. Oh, you mean just arcade mode? Yeah. I don't know if there are VODs of the Nuzlocke. For this series that I'm doing right now, I haven't like edited them down, but I'm gonna start doing that in like 2 weeks. If you've never played Legend of Dragoon, it's fun. It's a rhythm game RPG. But unlike Monster Rancher Evo, it does not suck ass. It's very good. Okay, I definitely don't need more power than what I already have. I need an errantry sail though. This shit is killing me. Don't play Legend of Dragoon hoping to do all the things in it though. Stardust without a guide will kill you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like not a thing you can expect to do on your own. Stardust is like impossible to find. Never played it. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's really funny how it started production before it started production before Final Fantasy VII started production, and it came out in the year 2000. It came out 3 years after. It had trouble. I missed the sale. Or wait, is the sale on right now? It's got to be on right now. I always missed the Legend of Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon. Very different games. They are very different games. Okay, we are going to go on errantry, I think. I'm just going to rest here, and then we're going to go next week. We're going to get Bang. Which is a waste of my defense. The nice thing here is I am out of Prime, so I don't feel bad. I like Legend of Legaia more than Dragoon, though. I think we talked about this the other day, and I flamed you for that. For that very reasonable opinion. I was like, how could you? Remember as a gut punch as a kid, we know who died? Yeah, Eris? Yeah, that sucked. There are so many similarities between Final Fantasy VII and a game whose story was written before it. That had nothing to do with it. That came out many years later. Oh yeah, I ended up, I checked out Punch Club. It seems like it would be interesting. I don't know if I would play it on stream though, but it does seem like it would be a game up my alley for sure. Yeah, there's some people calling Dragon Sword guys bootleg Sephiroth. He's an evil, he's a better swordsman than you, he's got white hair, he fucking killed your town, he killed your... No, he didn't do that. That's someone else. Don't worry about it. But he's behind. He's pulling the strings on everything. Okay, so we're gonna have 19 in time for June. Hero's Journey Go Burr. A lot of it can be attributed to that, but there's very specific story elements that line up in like funny ways. Lloyd is not a discount Sephiroth. They're very different. But it's, you know, when you were 10 years old at the time, it was really easy to be like, no, that's Sephiroth. Yeah, his name's Lloyd. White-haired femboy villain with a fancy sword that isn't exactly unique archetype to Final Fantasy VII. No, it's also a unique archetype to Final Fantasy IX. They did it. Antagonist so nice they did it twice, you know? Final Fantasy IX is like my favorite game of all time behind Monster Rancher 2. We like big swords, what can we say? Chat, we like big swords. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, 500 effective speed, pretty good. My life gains are not going to be great. My skill gains are not going to be great because we're an Elder. Once I hit Elder 2, I think we're in a pretty good spot to do Troron again. I don't want to do it right now though because, you know, it'll advance my life a little bit. Like 9's white-haired femboy a bit better. The little monkey boy? You're a monkey boy fan? Does mages from Chrono Trigger get to count the Sephiroth archetype? I guess kinda. Played Final Fantasy IX last year and loved it. So I haven't played it in a long time, like 10 years I think. My wife and I's first dance was that song. What is it? Memories of Life or whatever? The main theme to Final Fantasy IX. Corny as shit. But we both love that song, so... Nerd-ass wedding, I know. I had a dream last night where I ran into someone who insisted that Final Fantasy IX was an awful game. Never played Final Fantasy IX, but I was angry about it in the dream. Damn. Game's got shooters, even in the subconscious. That's how you know. My favorite about Final Fantasy IX had charm. It did, and I think that's what makes it the best. I forgot to enter the tournament, but that's okay. We'll do fine. 300 life, 500 effective speed. I think I gotta raise my skill. That's what we're working on now. Melodies of Life, yeah. I haven't heard the song in years. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, ba. Cried so much that song first time I finished the game. Story is the best for me in any game. It's a very bittersweet ending because everyone just like, well, time to leave. See you guys later. We all got our own lives to live. You can still hear the plant's ghost oohing in the background. It didn't actually die. We got saved by the bell. Rhapsody, a musical adventure, super short game with amazing production. I have not even heard of that. But it sounds like it's a great game with amazing production. Still get unreasonably angry that people don't understand the laughing scene of Final Fantasy X. It's, you know what? I was one of those people, because I didn't play Final Fantasy X until I was like 21 years old. And then I played it, and I was like, all of these people lied to me, man. What do you mean the fake laugh that he forces sounds fake and forced? Wow, terrible voice acting. Vivi's ending? I know. Vivi is like the most tragic character that has ever existed. He's just an innocent child that, like, everything... it's like, everything is going wrong for him in his life. Don't want to make you angry, but what was the laughing scene? You're gonna make me angry. I'm gonna be so angry. No, he's trying to cheer up the girl whose name I forget. We're gonna call her Emily. He's trying to cheer up Emily, and, no, Tifa. He's trying to cheer up Tifa. Yuna? No, it's Tifa. He's trying to cheer up Tifa, and, he's like, sometimes, you know, you're sad, you have to just, like, force it, and, like, you know, it rewires your brain, and then he does, like, a fake laugh that's really annoying. And everyone's like, wow, that fake laugh sounds so fake. It's Tifa? No, it's Quinoa. No, it's Quinoa, my bad. Alright. Emily, true. Beatrix commits a genocide and everyone just forgives her. It's not a great story. Like, if you, like, look at it from, like, a no plot holes type of perspective, it's like the, I changed, I'm good now, I see the error of my ways, and it's like, lady, you killed so many people. What the hell? Tifa? FFX? Psycho Mantis? Okay, I'm 100 under the cap. Do I go for it? No. I think we wait. We got 163 weeks of lifespan. That's a lot of lifespan. We got Bang. We got Big Bang. I think we go next month. And in the meantime, we make some money. And that bankroll is basically the rest of the playthrough. Laughing seems the goddamn crystal ball of the future of the internet. Oh, the people who are gonna take stuff out of context and be mad about it? It's true. Snake! I'm so millennial pilled that I read that and my first thought was the Badgers video. And not actual, you know, Solid Snake. We're mushroom people. So this is a little bit of a slow grind. We're in Elder now. This might be a good time to rest and then troll run next week. And then that'll give me some extra power, it'll give me some extra skill. Not much extra skill, but 40 extra power will be funny. 650 power. 40, you know what? Maybe not July, August, September. No. We're gonna hit the... I forgot about this. I fucked up. That's okay. We can do Summer Carnival. We're fine. It would have been real nice to have that 10k, but we'll make some money here. In fiction, you're allowed to do horrible crimes against humanity as long as you're really sorry about it and have a redemption arc. The redemption arcs are usually optional too, that's very true. Wanted her to be destroyed permanently too after Garnet and the eco thing? Yeah. If you didn't know, even though Zidane was still alive, I know. It's like the most tragic shit that has ever happened to anybody in media. In like the canon of fiction. Alright. Let's make some money and not die. Those are the two main goals here. I have 500 effective speed. We got a bunny fight. I got more power. I got less skill, but I got more speed and more life. I got way more speed. I think we can do it. Unless I do that. Oh, okay. My bad. Don't do it. Don't fart on him. Okay, that's fine. Give him a hero's death. McQuell's on that one jar grind. I know. He's not even trying. Favorite hairbreed? I'm sorry, I had to put him in the ground. Unless you mean mine, in which case, we must Mayostard A&Azing it up right now. Alright, Epsilon's gonna have a decent chance to hit, but we do have a lot of life. I'm dying now, LaQuell. Bye, Daddy. I'm dying. I gotta make that a sound effect. That'll be pretty good, because like you'll get a lot of use out of that in tournaments and stuff. Bye, Daddy. I'm dying. Traumatized as a kid when Blank was petrified because he was my favorite and he looked so cool. Didn't know for a long time they were able to save him because our CD was broken. Oh no, he never got to that point. So he was just like straight up dead. I mean, I'm dying now for the Nuzlocke, yeah. Alright, more power. More power to me. Okay, so that was a decent amount of money. Mustard hair? I thought those were called Four Eyes. No, he's Mayostard. It's not bad. We started with 22k. We still have 8,000 in the bank, or like 9k in the bank-ish. We went on a couple errant trees. We haven't done a lot of tournaments. I got 300 skill now. 20 weeks left though. Okay, so I'm gonna put points into life. Because I can't go over the cap, and my life gain sucks enough that this is fine. Okay, 902. I went over by a little bit, but that's fine. Besides, in 9 were nice. See what the other characters are up to. I do think it's really funny that they made it a feature of the game where it's like you can press square to see what other characters are doing, and then in game it's like big flashing like, hey, check it out. Check it out. You can see what other characters are doing right now, but not most of the other time. When they could have really just done like a cutaway and like forced you to watch it. Okay, so I think we're good. 1902. Good year. 2-jar grind, just find the 3rd jar? I think so. He's gonna be 4-jar grinding by the end of this. Gonna be Jar Jar Binks grinding. Ew. Binka. Okay, I got more speed effectively than it's got skill. Okay, you're... Well... You did technically try. Nuzlocke is a great player name for you? I think so too. Okay, Blizzard. Again, we have enough life that, like, we're not gonna die in a hit. We can still die. We're not, like, unkillable. But we're doing pretty good. Good miss. Ooh, killed with a straight. That move has like 18 force. How hard is Robinil for other players? He's been ridiculously strong against me in my playthrough. He's hard if you have like not a lot of speed because he does so much withering. He's also kind of hard to KO, so a lot of the times it becomes like a war of attrition, and you end up getting smoked by something eventually, because the battle takes so long. He is quite tanky. He's the tankiest boy in the rank, by a pretty wide margin. Another baller for Excalibur 2 and 1,000 Vivi jump ropes. Those feats are crazy. I haven't done either of those either, and I've played through the game like probably a dozen times. Yeah, I got ease. So that didn't cost like anything. 29 cost for bang is pretty funny. Again? Oh, I can't do it again. Hey, Rabbler.
I rarely get to see the streams live due to my schedule not matching.
Thank you, yeah. It's fine, I get it. I saw a short today on YouTube that was like, wait, you watch streamers live? Like, who does that? It turns out there's quite a few people who do. You don't just watch the VODs later? YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts. How else am I gonna watch The Sopranos? If you can show me a better way to watch The Sopranos than in 30-second clips, you let me know. Also, I can't believe I got hit by Smash. And then he went for it again. Like, actual asshole shit. That's what you get. 1.5 times speed on the clips? I guess that's true. I can watch them in 20 seconds instead of 30 seconds. I sweating there. That sucked. If I would have lost it there, I would have been sad. That would have been it for the stream. Sopranos VHS box set? That is probably a better way to watch it, to be honest. Okay, he went for both the big ones, eh? Heavy blow, probably looking at like 70 damage. Maybe 100 damage, so with power, 200 damage maybe. Okay, 2-jar grind, you gotta try a little harder. You got 80 accuracy move in slot 1, thank you. Sopranos Gabagool mentions compilations. Dude, it's so funny. I say this because every time I look at YouTube shorts, like 80% of it is like Sopranos clips, and it's like, why do I want to watch this? And I like scroll through it, and it still feeds it to me because it thinks, you know, I'm a 30-year-old white man. Why wouldn't I want to watch The Sopranos in the worst format mankind has ever conceived? But half the comments are always like, I was talking about this the other day, like comments are just like, this is when men were real men. That's how you take care of business. And this and that. And it's like, lady, like, old grandma, 45, like the year she was born, like, what, why are you commenting like this? Are you a bot? Are you a real person? Do you think Tony Soprano's like a real guy? Like, he's taking care of business like, fucking Randy Bachman? Or, like, do you just, this is how you interact with media? Like, this is how you watch movies. That's how you do it. That right there. I wish that was me, is what I'm saying. I'll get to Yellowstone next. It's been showing me Boardwalk Empire. It's like very, very... It knows that I like these shows somehow. I.e., I am a 30-year-old white male. But I liked them when I watched them a decade ago. Like, I don't need to see it through fucking clips. People really miss the point of Sopranos. Tony Soprano is, like, literally one of the most pathetic characters that's, like, ever been, like, the main character in a TV show. It's, like, genuinely embarrassing how much of a little baby he is. And that's the entire point of the show, is, like, how fragile, like, you know, manhood as a whole is. And, like, having to put on airs and, like, be strong. And sometimes that manifests in, like, really fucked up ways. I got hit, like, 4 times. Like, what's... Dexter's my all-time favorite series with House MD being in close second. Brother, have you been watching my YouTube shorts? No! Whoa, fuck! Holy shit! Oh my god. Easiest game of my life. I didn't even need to do that. I guess I did. Epsilon had only lost the 1. Alright, well, I gotta lock in for rank A. I love when, in The Sopranos, I haven't seen like the show in like 10 years, but when they go to Italy and they're just like, all the real Italians think they're like the biggest like losers. Alright, last little bit of life game paid off. Yeah, it did. Ice candy, you can have an ice candy for that, for sure. Jar lives on the edge, he does. Burned out in a jar like a lightning bug. I love just singing random lines from songs that like you guys don't know. It's okay. You guys big Polar Bear Club fans? I was like 10 years ago. 15 years ago maybe. Around the corner from me lives a lawyer. Rocker age 53. He's got 2 kids, both girls. YouTube went to commercial as soon as I was yellow. Don't worry, on YouTube you can just rewind. If you're on Twitch, that would be an actual problem. Why she need a new one? It so often keeps breaking the mirrors. That's unfortunate. 91 days? No, I haven't. I have not seen any Mafia anime. I was rewatching Death Note, and I got past the point where, I'm gonna be real. Death Note came out, like, the anime was like, what, late 2000s, right? So I was like, tail end of high school. And I watched it because I had a friend who had, like, bootleg copies of it, and I was like, this is the greatest shit ever. And then I watched it again when I was, like, at the beginning of the pandemic, I think? And I was like, this is pretty funny. And I'm watching it again, and it's like, this show is genuinely so fucking stupid. It is so funny because of how dumb it is. This is like a child's understanding of like, it's like the most naive, stupid person on the planet's idea of what smart people are thinking and how smart people would act. And it's great because of that. See, Tom Green made a legit country song not too long ago. I was watching, waiting for the punchline, never came. That's cool. Good on him. Kikaku means plan, it does. That thing was unwatchable to me today. So here's the thing. When I was younger and, you know, Elle dies and then the story keeps going, I was like, this sucks. Why would they do that? And as an adult, I'm like, this story is so fucking funny. Like, I hope it never ends. Like, it gets so stupid in, like, the funniest ways. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of how dumb it is. So, Big Bang Theory? Yeah. I would go as far to say as Death Note is the Big Bang Theory of anime. Oh my god, I'm gonna get cancelled. Death Note was riveting to me as an 8th grader. I haven't watched it since. I think when you don't know anything about it, it's like really fascinating and like enthralling. And then once you know what happens, it's like Monster Rancher, where you enjoy it on like a casual sense, and like it's very easy to get like enraptured by the gameplay. And then once you know everything, you enjoy it in like a very, very different way. 90% of anime is trash, so it's 90% of every other form of media. I haven't actually watched like a ton of anime in my days. Stopped watching when Elle died. It gets really funny afterwards, because it's just like Light spirals really hard, and he starts making like the dumbest decisions possible, and every fucking episode is like, oh no, why did I do that? Oh no, they're catching on to me. And then Elle's replacement, like an episode after, is like, yeah, you're him, right? And then it goes on for like 10 more episodes. Like, he knows immediately. And he's not even like he almost does the same thing with Elle at the beginning, where he's like, I'm 5% certain. He says he's 7% certain. And then the next episode is like, no, it has to be you. Like, it's the only thing that makes any sense. Like, it's gotta be you. And then he's like, what do you mean? Nuh-uh, for like 10 more episodes. It's so stupid. And I love it. It's great. It's dumb, but it's great. Half the time after L dies, it felt like when you look away for a second and then something major happens and nothing makes sense. Yes, every episode is like 9 plot points. And they somehow replace L with an identical clone. They're like, yeah, we've been breeding these children in a lab to become top fucking detectives. They all went to the same orphanage. Oh my god. What a great show, man. Yeah, the pacing is very funny. And what's really, really silly is actually the first episode after L dies is a recap episode. And so the first 80% of the episode is recapping. And so you're kind of zoned out, and then it plays some like extremely important information for like the plot going forward that wasn't in the previous episodes. It's no longer recapping. It just stops out at one point and stops recapping. And I was watching it again, and I forgot that it does that, and I watched like 3 minutes of the like non-recap, and I was like, hold on. Like, what the fuck just happened? So I had to like rewind and get back into it. So I was like super zoned out. And the thing about it being like a recap episode is you kind of don't want to watch it because it's like, oh, it's filler. But it's not filler. There's like super important shit at the end of it. It's dumb. Steins Gate is like Death Note in the big brain type of story, but I feel it's better, I would say. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Monster is my favorite anime. The writing characters are so amazing. Never cared for Death Note. Always looked like a brand of edgy I never cared for. It's a very, like, late 2000s coded type of edgy. You're right. Did introduce me to Maximum the Hormone, which is a band I still listen to decades later. You mean, Temu fucking System of a Down? I love how that song is quite literally like, we listen to a lot of System of a Down. Toxicity came out like 7 years ago, and like we love it. Can get you to KYS in the time it takes to walk down the street, take a scarlet letter. That man loves to chew gum while playing guitar. What are you guys talking about? I don't know what's going on. The Netflix Death Note having Willem Dafoe as Ryuk is great too. I haven't seen it. I gotta watch it now. I saw that the original Parasite is no longer on Netflix, but the live action is. And then so I saw the live action and I was like, I want to go watch the original again. And it's like, you can't. We got rid of it, so you gotta watch this shit. So maybe I'll watch the live action Parasite. I need something to kill time at work tomorrow. Parasite's like a kind of similar style of edgy, but you know, it was fun. It's so boring. Aw. I love my Monster Rancher videos. Rekindle love the game for you. Hell yeah. I'm happy for you. I love this game. It's a good game. Okay, I got 2019. Good year. Not for me, because I was working an incredibly shitty job that I eventually got fired from because my boss and I could not agree on how I was supposed to do my job, and then that ended up with him being like, yeah, we gotta let you go, and I was like, cool. I have work lined up for later today. Like, I was like, it's not like I was like those guys in like the fucking videos where they're like, oh yeah, well this is what I would do if I got fired. Like, here's me talking back to my boss. I was upset. Like, it sucked. But then, you know, I brushed myself off and I was like, alright, well, the job sucked. I didn't like my boss. He didn't like me. It was very obvious. And I quite literally already have another job lined up. Like, as I was driving home, I called someone and was like, hey, I'm no longer working for them. They're like, cool, come work for us. And then that was it. Started Arcane and it ain't bad. Parasite the Grey is pretty alright. I've seen horror series turn into action after the protagonists understand what's going on. And they're like, we're superheroes. Fired on Friday, hired on Monday. Dude, I was hired on Friday night. It was the drive home, baby. It was such a funny day in retrospect because there was this Chinese diner beside us in this, in like the plaza we were in. And the people who like ran it were super nice, and so I was in there like every day. And I go in and I get a breakfast sandwich because they would give you this huge, like Texas toast breakfast sandwich with like 2 eggs and bacon and cheese, like and it was like $6 or something. And this was like 2019, so this is pretty good for $6. And I went to my desk and I sat down and I ate it, and they waited for me to finish eating it. And they're like, "Come on, let's have a talk." You're fired. It's like, oh fuck. All right, well, thanks for letting me enjoy my delicious sandwich first. That was nice of you, at least. Old Parasite manga was so good. Sailor Moon and Parasite was the one I used to read. There was a crossover. That's pretty funny. Last job, I told someone to their face was a bad manager. When I started there, I ended up getting promoted to be manager for the whole place, and suddenly started getting called into the office about my attitude a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's funny, I have a pretty good working relationship with my boss right now. Why? Why did you cheat there? I don't want to scold, which sucks, but just wasn't a good time to. Okay, I'm gonna rest here. This is a good time to feed Troron. We're in Elder 2, we have 133 weeks of lifespan left. We can do it. Or we can get close. I kind of feel like I probably need a peach to actually finish it. But if we can get into rank S and we can win some tournaments, that's good money too. Okay, I am a little bit out. I am 400 points out, so it's not going to be the next official, it's going to be the one after that. Favorite Miss Vicky's chip? I like the, what is it, the red pepper, I like the sweet chili, or sour cream one. That one's good. Basic jalapeno is pretty solid. Those are probably my go-tos, or original. I'm a big original chips fan. BF's district manager, all caps, rage texted him on his day off because he discussed his wages to a coworker. That's pretty funny. Yeah, my boss, as I was saying, like, we have a pretty solid working relationship. We're not, like, I like him and he likes me on, like, both a business level and a personal level. I think he's a good guy. I like him. But it's very, very compartmentalized, right? Like, we're not friends. I would do favors for him if he asked. And he would probably do favors for me if I asked, right? Like, I can't speak for him, but I feel like that wouldn't be an issue. But, like, I'm not gonna go to his cottage. There's other people who, like, go to his cottage and stuff, and they hang out and whatever. He's a genuinely good guy, but I'm very, very, like, work is work, right? I like everybody I work with. If they're like, hey, come have a beer, yeah, I'll probably do that. But it's not like, it's still transactional, right? Like, what the difference between you and management is always going to be transactional, and there's only so much you can do about it. And I learned that the hard way when I was in management and I hired some friends to work for me, because it's like, you guys kind of suck at your job. You're kind of like really, really bad. And I gotta do something about it. It always feels bad when, you know, you gotta be the bad guy, for sure. And so now I'm not in management anymore. I just, you know, technically labor, but I kind of just take care of my own shit for the company and do my own thing. I work by myself 99% of the time, and it is quite good. Not proud of it, but got a new manager, and on the second day with him, he started speaking to me like we were both 5-year-olds, and he hit a nerve, and I saw red, so I picked up a shopping cart loaded with cardboard and placed it on a U-boat loaded with cardboard so perfectly that it was eye height, and just glared at him with like a, it's that easy. To reply to him about a comment he made, I'm assuming you mean to me. You picked up a shopping cart loaded with cardboard and placed it on a U-boat loaded with cardboard. Wait, you picked up the whole shopping cart? Oh my god. Being a post manager, I always have to be the bad guy? Oh no. That's so funny. That's like, I had this manager when, I worked overnights at a grocery store. And he was younger than me. He was like 7 or 8 years younger than me, and I was like pretty young. So, very obvious that he got the job because his parents are like high up at Loblaws, which is like the big Canadian grocery store chain. And he was like 21 years old. Like, what the fuck does he know about managing a store, you know? Or he would have been younger than that. He probably would have been like 19. And like, what does he know about this shit? Like, it's embarrassing for everybody involved. And I remember on his first day, I was talking to someone while I was working, and then he was like really patronizing, and he said something about like, oh, we don't talk when we work. And I'm like, well, we do. And I just kept going. And he's like, I'm your boss now. And I'm like, you're saying this? Like, brother, we gotta work together. Like, choose your words wisely. What the fuck are you gonna do? You make 50 cents an hour more than I do. Like, relax. And then, I remember, this was when, like, Rick and Morty first came out, before it became, like, unbearable. And he's like, oh, do you like Rick and Morty? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, man, I love it. I'm like, I don't think I like it anymore. And then walked away. I was such an asshole to this guy. But he was, like, a genuine, like, piece of shit. Like, I did not like him. And he did not like me. And he was like, he would talk down to people who had been working for the company for like 30 years. And it's like, brother, they literally have been doing this job since before you were born. Like, they don't need your expertise. We had a chat after all was said and done. He is aware he is difficult to work with, and I promised him no more outbursts. Look, I know I suck. But can you, can you, like, try to, like, placate me? Worst feelings when you're working with friends and they kind of suck at their job. Yeah. And I'm not even, like, I'm not airing out dirty laundry. They know. They'll be the first to tell you. I remember, I was, like, okay, I gotta teach these guys some more technical stuff. Like, let's learn how to program lights. And so there's 2 of them. One of them was, like, trying, and the other one was not. And so I was like, guys, come over here. I'm gonna teach you how to, like, run lights and, like, program moving spotlights so you can make them do, like, a little dancey shit and whatever for parties. And one of them was, like, into it, and they were taking notes, and, like, you know, with enough time, they would have, if I didn't quit, like, immediately after teaching them this, he would have, like, been able to put it to use. And the other guy was like, nah, I'm okay. I'm like, what do you mean you're okay? He's like, I don't want to learn that. And I was like, alright, man. Like, I didn't know what the fuck to say. I'm just like, okay. Fair enough, I suppose. What am I gonna say to that? Alright. I have 117 weeks lifespan left. I don't know if we're gonna make it. So I think we might have to pivot into trying to win some money. But I think the easiest way to do that is get up to S rank. And then do a couple of S rank tournaments. So I got 2200. So I'm 300 under cap for A. But my stats are not bad for A. I think more Trorons might be the play, but I gotta wait for a sale. That's happening in 11 weeks. Starting a company with friends is asking to hate those people later? Yeah. 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 Catalina's gonna dunk on me? I don't think so. Catalina has like a 200 speed. Tried Balatro yet? Yes. I played it in March when it was like new. And it's quite good. I got my fill with it though. I don't think I need to play it anymore. I was looking at getting the mobile app and I'm like, nah, I don't need it. I think we're fine. What? How did I go over? Went over the stress cap. Damn, okay. I think Choron is in order here though. By 2. Okay, so I'm a little bit broke, but we'll be fine. We're gonna enter the next official. 150 under the cap. I'm gonna get a shit ton of power here. A good amount of skill. It'll put me over 350. Rules. You can do exclamation mark Nuzlocke to see what I'm up to. Watch a friend play Balatro, and to be honest, it's not the most entertaining watch. I think it could be. It's just, it depends on what your viewers are interested in watching, right? Like, I mean, it obviously worked for, like, Northern Lion. A couple other people who, like, made it work. But I also think they can play anything, right? That level of variety streamers can, like, play literally anything and be fine. I picked up Monster Hunter 3 after a long time. I beat the last boss on the first monster, and I was like, I need restrictions. Yeah, it's a very easy game. It's not as easy as Monster Hunter 1, but it is up there. There's not a ton of differentiation in the difficulty between them. Okay, this is looking a lot like the fly plant, eh? I don't know if I would ever stream it, but it's a great game to play in bed. I streamed it, and I got like 20 viewers when I streamed it. It was fun. I think the stream is called like What If Poker But Evil or something like that. It is an evil game. Skill and speed were merged. Also just like the general like stat gains. It's like very simplified. Whereas Monster Hunter 1 is like not as simple, but the tournament monsters are just so ass that you can kind of run through them easily. Okay, I'm 150 off the cap now. We can do a Taurus Horn tournament next week. I think we're good. I think we can do it. 600 effective speed. Almost 400 life. We can take a hit or two. If we get hit by like one big hit, we're dead. We're like big dead, but we can make it work. Taurus Horn would be really nice for money. Do we lose to the Zilla? I don't even know who's in the Taurus Horn tournament. I think it's one of the Kaplan Kitty Arculon tournaments. Or is it? It's Arculon, Kitty, and Lamb Sweet, right? Thought you were going for Raki? We haven't even unlocked Raki yet. We gotta beat 2 of the major 4 to get Raki. Does anyone know a way to do Monster Hunter 2 Nuzlocke with all breeds unlocked? I mean, you can just use Cheat Engine to set your money to 5k. That's probably the easiest way to do it. And get rid of all your items. I heard you talking about it the other day. Oh, so here's a fun thing that I didn't know about Monster Hunter 2 until very recently. You don't need to beat the major 4 with one monster to beat the game. You just need to beat all the major 4. So if we can maybe get one of them, that is a step towards beating the Nuzlocke in a big way. Challenges out the credits, it doesn't say how you got them. I thought I don't know how to revert Barn. The house barn changes. I wonder if there's just like an unlock all breeds code or something. Do you unlock most by beating all the Monster Hunter 4, or does that need to be all on one guy? I think it's just after the credits roll. Okay, Arculon Kitty Lamb Suite. 630 effective speed. We're not gonna have a great chance to hit, but we do have pretty accurate text. And 900 power. Which is gonna make up for us not hitting as much. Okay. Well, we're trying. We're swinging big. Diving Press has 30% chance to hit. It wouldn't kill, but... Damn, big Mochi Ray. But we're in the lead. Still hanging out. I don't like how accurate everyone is, though. Okay, we got him. Surprised by that a while back. I beat the game after doing one of the big four. Yeah, me too. There's an unlock all breeds cheat. Yeah, then we can just do that then. That's how you first beat it back in like 99. No! No gassing. Oh my god. You had so many opportunities. Okay, well, 900 damage? Oh, Kitty. That's poetic if I've ever seen it. So many market hairs are dying to Kitty. Two-Jar Grind comes out here, uses Bang of his own to kill Kitty. I pressed down! Oh my god. Okay, so this isn't gonna matter. I'm gonna forfeit here. And then I'm gonna have to play him again. It sucks that I don't get the two opportunities, but I pressed the button and it didn't happen. So the reason I gave up on that is because I accidentally said I wanted to give him advice in battle. And you can't do that. Dungeon Cup, I think you need all 4 in 1 Mondo to qualify. Oh, I don't know. That's something to test. Hidden Sting probably looking at like 100 damage. Somersaults would have done a grip, but we would have been okay. The bang to finish it off? No, we missed. Beat a couple weeks ago, can't confirm. Dungeon Cup has all 4 to be on the same one mon. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good money in the bank, because we only had 2,500. Love Runnercraft, me too. I want ice candy, okay. Alright, so we're still 200 under the cap here. Or 100 under the cap, 120. Give me another 2k. I think Troron next week is the play. We do another Troron, we do another... That'll give me what? 10, 20, 30, 40... 60, 80. That gives me 80, puts me at 24, 60. And then I need 40 points in speed? Yeah, okay, this works out. I can also do life if I want. Arrowhead in general is just so cool. You are correct. It is so cool. Who is it? We got Mail? Aaron Tree? No. Sale. Shop Sale would be pretty good. Oh, Talico, we're not going. Sorry, I got 156 intelligence. 158 intelligence. Okay, do we buy some items now? I think we buy some items. This was not the best time to use Troron, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just realizing it because there is the tournament coming up, so I'm only gonna get 3 weeks of it. But it's fine. That's my most favorite and least favorite main breed in Monster Rancher 2. Favorite in Monster Rancher 2 is Nighton. Least favorite is probably Undine. Or Pixie. Probably Undine. Okay, 677 effective speed, 900 power. Oh my god. We have a beast. This is a very funny monster, man. Let's see, what's wrong with Undine? I just don't like the design. Okay, Kitty, I have like 100 more speed than last time. Or about 80 more speed than last time. All this training still can't give him abs? He's eating a lot. We're feeding him nothing but jello. You think Harris says when he's happy? I think it's like a Yahoo! I'm a Mario! I don't like having two mystical humanoids in one game. Undine feels like Pixie 2 to me. I kind of get that feeling too. But if you don't like that, wait till you hear about Monster Farm Line. Because they were like, what if 8 Pixies? What if everyone was Pixie? Alright, I've been hit by a lot of stuff here. It's time to go in, brother. No way! 84 miss? She's mad about last time. Okay, we survived. We're still here. Oh, we gotta do better than last time. We gotta beat one of the major 4, or else all of the money we spent is not worth it. Unless we can end up with more than 20k. We have 8k in the bank right now. Win a couple of tournaments, we can even it up. Okay. The bang comeback, I know. Taking this monster's name, thank you. I like the QB Mondo, not a fan of the Oni lady. I don't like the lolly that sits on the lizard. The lizard's cool. Okay, cool. So it's looking like I gotta raise my skill a little bit. I think for rank S we aim for like 500 skill. My life needs to go up a little bit too. 2 Trorons brings me almost to max power. The man with the name you love to touch, but you mustn't touch. So we could do 2 more Trorons. And that's expensive, though. Never find pictures of the breeds for Monster Farm Line. I've just seen the anime crossover monsters. Oh, God. Oh, I thought I was going to get washed by Catalina. Excuse me. Excuse me, ye of little faith. Not a fan of the lolly-coated child, but the subbreeds slap aesthetically. They do. I'm not gonna lie. The Metalner one is great. The Mew one is great. What's a Troron do? Troron is for every successful drill you do for the next 4 weeks, you gain an additional 10 power and 5 skill. So if you do 4 drills, it could be anything at all. If you do like leap or dodge to like raise your speed, you'll also gain 10 power and 5 skill for 4 weeks. So 40 power by the end and 20 skill. Sharkin might be spooky. I don't think drill attack will kill. I-beam definitely won't. Okay, you have 200 speed, brother. Like, chill. Don't be... Okay. That's what you get. Oh no. Give him your own poison gas. Yeah, that'll show him. Oh, that was fucking awful. Worst case scenario. Oh my god. Okay, that was the world's shortest power, though? Kaplan, I'm not too worried about. Kaplan doesn't do a lot of damage. Missile is going to have like 12% chance to hit. Forgot he even had power. All the galley subs do. Everyone in this game is either good-natured or bad-natured. Whereas in Monster Rancher 2 regular, no monsters in the game could get battle specials like that. They could get grit and like hurry or whatever, but like and ease, but they couldn't get power or anger because they were all exactly neutral natured. But now every monster is either good or bad natured. Explosion, please. Explosion wouldn't kill me. What? Dude, here I am talking shit, and it was even less chance to hit than I thought, and it still hit me. Okay, no more gas. No, get out of there. I don't like that at all. Bang! I want to see an explosion. If we're gonna lose the tournament, it might as well be in style. Come on, go in. Go in! Okay, we get buzzer beater. Holy moly. Okay, so rank S, not bad. We've moved up. Playing the crowd, that's fair. He knows what it takes. I said he was going all the way. We're a couple of steps away from that. We're doing good, though. Dude, those gains are beautiful. Mwah! 30? 36 stats from the end of the tournament? Hell yeah. Okay. 13k, so we're still like net 9k. But we're in rank S. Never knew about these drugs. Lifespan loss is brutal. Think, oh my god, elimination grade S. We can't do it. We're so under. Even with those additional 30 stats, we're still under. I think Troron is still the way to go. I don't need to do heavy drills anymore, though. Okay. Because I do not have, I don't have, like, any power to raise anymore. 2 Trorons will put me up to, 990. Even if you win, is the plan to go get murdered by Akrel or Hamid then? No, so it's... Well, yeah, I know, right? No, the plan would be to go in and immediately forfeit to unlock Hanger and Mew and all those guys. You have to fight to unlock, yeah. I remember a lot of S-rank tourneys. Was that the one for Dragon? No, that's the one to do the Fimba I am a meat. That's the qualifier for it. And then you get to go to the Olympics, and then you can go home, and that unlocks 4 monsters for you. You'd be like that girl who, what's her name? Raygun? You could be the Raygun of the Monster Rancher Olympics. You just show up because it's a technicality, and then you do a very bad job and go home. But you got to go to the Olympics, so. There was also a woman who did that for snowboarding. She, like, kept entering tournaments where talent wasn't very good, and she just, like, placed in, like, the top 20 at, like, a bunch of tournaments by not falling down in the half pipe, and then got to the Olympics because she wanted to go to Whistler. Or Sochi or something, I forget what it was. She wanted to go, and so she had this plan to just qualify for women's skiing half pipe. And she literally didn't do any tricks. And so she just did it, and then she's like, cool, I have a free vacation through my country, and then, yeah. Just to say that she did it. They added that dance as an emote in Call of Duty. It's the best thing to hit after you dumpster someone. That's so good. Holy. Okay, buy 2 Trorons. Use one here. It's a good time to use one here. You have to place in the right score marks in like 8 different sports to even compete in your own. Is that how it used to be? Saw it on Cyber Chase years ago. But you have to place in the right score marks in like 8 different sports. Do you mean like 8 different competitions? Or like, do you mean like to be an Olympic snowboarder, you need to also be a top level shot put? Like, I don't know what you're saying. Bowling, track and field. Is bowling at the Olympics? Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm curious, with barn upgrades and Gemini pots, does it ever make sense to just keep it going on a file even if you dip below 5k gold? Yeah, I would keep going if you've got Gemini pots. With what I have now, I think I'd be willing to go all the way down to like 2500 and I would be okay. Proves you're an athlete by excelling in several things. That's so interesting. I didn't know that. But that's so weird though, because it's like all of those are very different skill sets, right? Like, I could see someone just being absolute dog ass at bowling, right? Like, track and field, sure, I get, because you need to like, it's general athletics. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a pretty interesting thing. Yeah, I legit didn't know that. A long time ago, they had spring and fall Olympics and they had art and poetry as competitions. They should bring that shit back. Okay, we're killing it with this. We only need 200 more speed for max speed. We're at what, 3100 is what it is for the cap here. Here's where we're at. I gotta show you guys this. We have so much power, man. One more Troron isn't gonna hurt. And I'll put us over 400 skill without having to raise skill, so I'm gonna do it. If I have 800 speed and I'm as skinny as possible, it gives me a bonus 25% to my speed, so it, effectively 999. Is slam ball in the Olympics yet? No, it's too good. They asked the slam ball guy and he's like, no, I'm too good for you. This is the best sport that has ever been created. That and battle bots. They should like do a crossover where the battle bots are like fighting on trampolines. I'd watch it. General athletic stuff makes sense, but does the Olympic archer need to be able to bowl? Yeah. Like, the mechanics are, like, very different. Olympic chase tag? Brother. Are you watching my YouTube shorts? I'm just gonna keep saying that. I don't even think I've ever had the competitive chase stuff on YouTube shorts, but it seems like a thing that would be on it. BattleBots and trampoline sounds fun as hell. Now, are the BattleBots on the trampolines, or are the people controlling it on the trampolines? And they're like dodging, just trying to stop their opponent from scoring in slam ball. It's like chess boxing, yeah. Chess boxing's alright. Yeah, there you go. Both on trampolines? Okay, I think that's the right answer. Okay, we're in Twilight now. We got the worst stat gains we will ever have. But I think our stats are probably okay enough. I'm not going to enter this one. Here's the thing, though. If I enter this official and we win, we can do all of the other tournaments back to back and see if we can win. We can try and win the game here. 200 more points in speed would be good, though. I'm not gonna lie. Can I hit 200 more points in speed? Twilight is after Elder. It's after... Yeah, it's the last one. Okay, I think the goal is we do Heroes Cup. And we do December. We do Donkey Kong December. We're not gonna beat the whole thing. If we can beat a couple of the major four, I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, our gains right now are not good. I'm hoping for greats, really. is what we're at right now. But Heroes Badge will give us another 5k. We can do both the free-for-alls back to back. So that's, you know, 10k there. Been struggling with Nuzlocke but having fun. It's tough. It's not an easy challenge at all. Okay, 5s. I'll take 5s. That's the max roll I can get. Imagine having Nuzlocke and monster dies of old age. That happened to my Roadkill, the third wall we had on this file. Made it to rank A and then died. But he did not die of anything. A monster did. Unless you're calling God a monster, but which is fair, I suppose. Both, like, you know, on like a deeper question level, and then also literally. Nuzlocke is rough and based almost entirely on luck. There's definitely player skill in it, but yes, luck is a big part. You need to figure out the best way to run the monster you have, and like what you should be going for. Are you trying to win the game with it, or are you trying to just like build up your ranch? There's decisions to make, right? But you're correct that luck is a huge factor. What's a deep lore monster rancher? There isn't really any. There was an ancient civilization, and you know, they were warring constantly and trying to kill each other. And then God was like, this shit sucks, and he put all the monsters in discs, and then society regressed hundreds of years. Are you at the point where you will get mock on monster death? Not yet, I don't think. I think it's like another year. Okay, Smoogie can do good damage. Not with power text, though. Thankfully, the intelligence texts are not quite accurate, though. I've been hit a lot. Okay, thank you. What happened if the Nuzlocke, if the monster dies, it becomes Mock or Raki? Dealer's choice. You can choose that, use that monster, or you can just get rid of them and then have them unlocked for the future. Are you at the point where you'll get Mock? Oh, sorry, I read that, yeah. I don't know. Fred and I would always laugh at the God became exasperated part. He's like a single mother. I don't like Mock, but the street lamp rare subbreed looks pretty neat. Also funny because that is like in the original game the rarest monster ever. Like it was printed onto a disc that immediately became obsolete, and then there's a reprinting like the disc it was supposed to be on, like the disc it was programmed to be on, that printing was unavailable by the time that the game came out. What was the disc? It was a T-Rex CD. So it's just like unbelievably rare to get it. If monsters were real, which one would I have? This guy. If I didn't have to put him in water, because that feels like it would be a huge pain in the ass. Found something that beat Moo in rarity. Moo, at least, like, there was the capsules and stuff in Japan. Mustard mayonnaise on the spaghetti? Hell yeah. We call that gravy. What monster now? Oh, we're talking about the pole mock. It's the special breed of mock that looks like a street lamp. Just get a hopper to dig a hot spring? Yeah, that's true. I can do that. Also, yeah, this tournament is like ultra free, by the way. Like, there's not a lot of stress here. There was an ad playing while we were doing this tournament, but like, this is just free money. This is what you get for making it to rank S. You think Baku, but that would last until you have to shovel it refuse for the first time. Yeah, that's a big boy. Wasn't there a similar issue getting moved from a Beck album? So I believe so, but also I will say I don't think it was ever actually confirmed that Moog comes from the Beck album. I just repeat the story because it's fun. I don't actually know if it was like ever actually confirmed that it came from Mellow Gold. Came from an Afroman album? Because you get Mummu from the other pressings. The other pressings of Mellow Gold. Mummu. Skill and speed, I'll take that. We're still very low under the cap, but I'm not worried at all because we're min-maxed real hard. Cheat Code Central said it came from a Beck album, but this was 20 years ago. Yeah, that's what I mean, is one person said it, and then that got propagated. I don't think it actually was like ever proven it came from that album. Okay, 800 effective speed. We're still just doing this till we get 900, so we're 160 away. We need some greats, but there's not really anything else we can do. We're not wasting lifespan doing this, so it's not like it's not a big deal. But I'm probably done using items on it. Honestly, Gaboo for you, sentient beanbag chair that can kick your enemies into low orbit. That's fair. Hey, I've been watching your video since forever. Just thought about dropping by and saying hi. Hey, yeah, I saw you tuned in yesterday. Immediately after, like, as we were ending. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're not streaming for a whole lot longer tonight. I've had, like, late nights every time. Like, every night this week has been, like, work late. Or, I would say for, like, the last, like, 6 days. Has been work late or streaming. And then, I've had many, many early mornings, and tomorrow is no exception. Tomorrow's an 8 a.m. start. But then the good news is, everything's already set up from today. So, it's an 8 a.m. start, but I'm going to show up and, like, kind of sit there drinking coffee for a while. For the record, the mood disc for MRM entry, yada yada yada. Yeah, that's what makes me think it's like not legit. I think, you know, people were a little bit more gullible is the wrong word, but in a small community, you don't want to believe people are lying to you, right? Credulous, I suppose. Credulous is a nicer way of saying it. I know Gaboo's supposed to be mud, but he's just a ball of flesh. That would freak me out, IRL. Dude, yeah, if he could, like, morph into the arms and legs, like, that would be a little bit fucked up. Who would go on the internet and lie? I know. My pet giant bug just metamorphosized when the summer stars aligned, so now there's this woman. She lives here now. What are you talking about? Mothra? Oh, you mean, yes, I know what you're saying. For the actual fucking cocoon, yeah, into Night Flyer. Sounds like an anime? It is an anime. It's called Monster Rancher. Also, look at this shit. I was like, how come I got so little money? It's because I haven't sold this. There we go. 5 grand. Could get 5 more grand? We're under the cap. You're allowed to have 3,100 here, and I have 2,700. So we're 400 under the cap. But I mean, if you were to put 400 into any one stat I have, I would be broken right now. 400 additional skill would make me like unbeatable. 400 additional life would make me unkillable. 400 speed is not possible. Power's already maxed out. 400 extra defense would be pretty good. 400 extra intelligence would make gas do like 50, 60 damage. That'd be pretty solid. Alright. So I have effectively 821 speed. They got a chance to hit. It's not nothing. It's just unlikely to hit with the big stuff. We gotta go at this point, right? I got 15k, roughly down. Oh my god. Dude! Okay. That didn't work out for me in the long run, but I am winning. There we go. Bit of a stack tourney. Yeah, we're probably not going to fight Thanatos. We're probably just going to give up against it. We can survive the hit, but how many hits can we survive, right? It's not speedrun rules where you just need to survive one attack and then you can move on. It's a whole other thing where you have to survive many, many hits. Can you get Salamander and DX right off the bat? Yeah. So any monster that was in Monster Rancher 1, you can get as a sub-breed at the beginning of the game. So anything that's like sub-golem, anything that's sub-worm, sub-galley, sub-dragon, even though all of those monsters are locked at the beginning of the game, you have access to them. Also Baku for some reason. Baku is like the one outlier. That wasn't in Monster Rancher 1, but you can get stuff before Baku's unlocked, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can get Hachiro before he's unlocked. Golem Shellfish, the defense stat must be nuts. Yeah, he had 800 defense. I think my first ever monster was Tiger Hair, and I thought it was the base Tiger forever. Really? Oh, because you also see Leon, yeah. It makes sense too, a brown dog. Why would a dog be blue? You can't get Hachiro at the site? Okay. I don't like this. Oh, we dodged! We're in there. Or out of there, I should say. Explains how I shrine a bunch of random CDs. I get Draco Hopper and Kato sometimes. Yeah, I love Draco Mochi. Draco Mochi you got off of, I'm pretty sure it was off the Sledstorm game. So I would rent those two games a lot. We're gonna withdraw here. We're doing okay. And Draco Mochi is just like casual game, like god monster, right? Because its stat gains are insane. It's got the best stat gains of any monster in the game. And like tied with Hound Dragon, I think. It's so good, man. Hey, Draco Hopper looks inside out. Yeah, it looks like that bit on The Simpsons where there's the fog that turns people inside out. That's what it always made me think of. Burst cannon miss? Oh no. The other son of a gun in S. Yeah, this one's kind of a pain in the ass too. But, you know, he doesn't do as much. Okay, we're in there. Dude, the 90 miss? This is a good time for bang. I'm just saying. Okay, well, we're losing now. 10 seconds left. Got a couple of attacks. You can win with either one. Yeah, look at that. Easy. Just listen to me. Is Thanatos that dangerous? He has 700 skill and intelligence. If he hit me with death energy, it would do about 200 damage. So that's half my health. And then, you know, kind of hard to live the rest of the game when you're down. You would have, what? About 50% chance to hit? 60% chance? Not 60%, but like, yeah, maybe 60. Yeah, it's plus 15. Straight is plus 20 or something insane like that. That's why we're getting by. And 1-2 punch is plus 15 as well. We only have one power attack that doesn't have S accuracy. Okay, well, I mean, 1-2 punch is the play here. Oh, no! Oh, no. No. Oh, well. Right, we gotta give up the next fight.
I need your help burying his body. Bring some towels.
You know what's really funny? If Zagreb loses, we might still... Oh, Prometheus has to lose too. I would have to fight Prometheus. We can get second place still. Oh, Daffiel wins. Fuck. Okay, we're third place. Fourth place? Come on, everybody won. Ooh. Wait. Why did Daffiel not fight? Oh, Daffiel's got 3 losses. Yeah, we got 4th place, though, because we lost to Daffiel. Bye, Dad. I'm dying now. 3K. I'll put 3K in the bank. I'm not afraid. Those are good gains, too. That's unfortunate. Oh, no, my computer crashed. Had a solid run. So, here's the crazy thing. We started with 2,200. 22,000, sorry. We have 18,000. So down 4K at the end of that. For a pretty solid run. Technically a loss. Technically we didn't add to our ranch. But I think we're okay with that. Gonna go on a limit to my next monster is a Zoom. So because of how busy I am, next stream is probably next Monday. Though next Monday, things start to slow down a little bit, which is beautiful for me, and we'll be able to actually stream a lot. Let's look at the Hall of Shame. Faceplant to Jar Grind, not too bad. Not too bad. These guys kind of sucked, but... Alright. It's time. Who's our next monster? Who will we be raising next week? Tears in the Club by Kingdom? Something good. Again? I'm so tired. This is an unbelievably bad stat spread. Holy shit. Happy Thanksgiving, thank you. Mulligan? No. We gotta make it work. This is a rank C moneymaker, I think is the play. We get up to rank C, we farm some tournaments. I think that's as far as I'm going with it. He's also the... Okay. Let's take a look. What are we calling him? I'm calling him Baldo. Like Balto, except... Copyright save. He starts with Bolt. Okay, we can work with this. Not bad. We go on Errantry, we can go get Lightning. And Ice Bomb. Shamui. The Shamui. Bolto. I think Baldo has potential. Rush in around. He's got 200 skill, and his stats are pretty awful otherwise. So what we'll be doing with this guy is probably just leaping. Leaping along, leap. And, I don't know, man. 200 points? It's not going to be enough. We're gonna struggle regardless of what we do. But Errantry Sale is ready. We got a shot. And then we will, I'm probably not going to spend a lot of money on him, is what I'm saying. Alright. Not as interesting as the last one, but we'll see what we can do. The hair had a shot for the whole thing. Great gains for intelligence, speed, and skill, so it definitely has potential. It doesn't actually have good gains for speed. It's got average gains for speed. And it's got a 4 in intelligence and a 5 in skill. So it's not great. But we can make it work. If I could get more intelligence text before rank E, if I get Ice Bomb, we're just doing meditate. Only meditate. But we'll worry about that some other time. We'll worry about it next week. Alright. So thank you guys for watching. Today was fun. It, you know, we didn't beat the game. It didn't go exactly as planned, but going to rank S, almost winning the tournament, and then getting smoked by Daffiel at the very end in our second last match. You know, it sucks, but we made 3K on that tournament, so it's not all bad. Okay, let's see who is streaming. Do we have friends streaming? Yeah, we got a couple of friends streaming. Do we have anyone playing Moss Rancher we can raid? We always want to share the love for Moss Rancher, right? Oh, Hideo Kinesis is playing. Yeah, he's doing his own Nuzlocke, right? Oh no, he's playing competitive. Yeah, he was in chat earlier. Or they were in chat earlier. I don't know if they are... They are a boy or a girl or NB or whatever. We're just gonna raid. I hope you guys had fun. I will see you guys Monday. We'll never forget Jar. Burned out in a jar like a lightning bug. Go listen to Polar Bear Club. They have like 2 really good songs and a bunch of like really like not good ones. Look at the one, Be in Speed. Yeah, I didn't get the good one. Do in speed and HP and use it for Expedition. Expedition could be good. I could go get some peaches. Millions of peaches for me. We got plans. I think we'll be okay. If we raise our life enough, we can get our fame up. Yeah, we can make it work. We can maybe use him for unlocking and making some money. But I'm not going to spend a ton of money on him, I don't think. Have a good weekend. Yeah, you too. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to have time. Because tomorrow I definitely don't. Thursday, I'm pretty sure I don't. No, Thursday I don't. Friday, I'm not streaming on a Friday night. And then Saturday, Sunday, I work. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm free next week. So we'll be streaming a lot next week. Hell yeah. Alright. I'll see you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And thank you for indulging me in the Nuzlocke. Viewership's been really good. It's been, like, okay on Twitch. Bordering at, like, pretty solid. But it's been, like, crazy on YouTube. So, thank you, everybody, for watching.